Do you know AI can affect our decision-making and shape our online experiences? Have you ever wondered how AI might perpetuate racial biases and discrimination, particularly towards Black people? In this video, we'll explore the very dark side of AI that all Black people need to know about. From the impact of AI on hate speech and disinformation, to the biases in mortgage algorithms, we'll examine the ways in which AI can perpetuate systemic racism and discrimination. We'll also discuss potential solutions, including the importance of diversity and inclusion in AI development and the use of explainable AI. Let's get started. AI is revolutionizing every aspect of our lives, despite the commonness of the statement. By identifying vulnerabilities, human behavior, and habits, AI can influence our decision-making, both at home and at work. Although it doesn't possess human-like emotions, its capabilities are profound, particularly on the online realm, where it plays a central role in shaping information spaces. Due to the use of AI on online platforms, our opinions, thoughts, and expressions can be directly influenced, leading to various issues including the rampant spread of disinformation. While simulated intelligence is seen as a possible answer for the issue of disinformation, actually it frequently worsens the issue. The spread of misinformation serves as a potent distraction and fuels chaos and conflict. Disinformation can be particularly effective when based on racial biases and cultural identity, with Black people being disproportionately affected. Lately, there have been various endeavors to purify the web. Yet how might one do such without restricting free discourse? Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook are depending on man-made intelligence to assist with forestalling the spread of disdain discourse on their foundation. The approach involves sophisticated algorithms utilizing natural language processing to identify hate speech better and faster than human moderators. However, studies indicate that AI created to flag racist and violent speech may intensify racial biases instead. A recent study revealed that AI models designed to detect offensive language exhibit a bias against African Americans. The investigation discovered that these models are 1.5 times more likely to signal remarks made by African Americans and 2.2 times more likely to hail tweets in African American English. This is particularly disturbing considering the way that African American English is most commonly used language by ethnic minorities in the US. What's even more problematic is that offensive language is often context-dependent. Words that are considered slurs in some situations may be innocuous in others. However, AI lacks the ability to discern context and relies solely on data. This flaw in data could have far-reaching consequences for the tech industry. In addition, there are allegations that Facebook and other platforms have stricter speech regulations for Black Americans than for white Americans. A case in point is the ban imposed on Mary Canty Morell, a Black woman who posted a "Dear White People" note that many white people posted without facing any repercussions. These allegations highlight the need for greater scrutiny of AI models and social media policies to ensure fairness and equity for all users. The University of Washington students conducted a study to investigate hate speech on Twitter, as the platform is increasingly used for political discourse. Their examination included gathering more than 100,000 tweets that had been flagged by people as oppressive or hostile. The results revealed an upsetting pattern. Tweets posted by Black people were 1.5 times more likely to be flagged as hostile. The team shared their findings with experts, who confirmed that these biases were prevalent on a larger scale. Determined to find a solution, the students adopted a new approach. They requested that the workers who labeled the tweets consider the user's race and dialect when flagging a tweet. By having more information about the person tweeting, moderators were less likely to flag their tweets. This resulted in an 11% decrease in racial biases against tweets related to Black speech. Ultimately, the study highlighted the fact that human judgments of what constitutes hate speech can introduce bias into even the most advanced machine learning models. One issue that plagues society is hate speech, which is often accompanied by the propagation of falsehoods and rumors. Despite the many benefits that AI-powered systems bring, they also possess the potential to be dangerous tools with two sides. Several factors contribute to the distribution of misleading information within the Black community. Artificial intelligence has proved to be highly effective at removing illicit, unwanted, suspicious, or sensitive content from the internet. AI systems have a high success rate in detecting and screening out fraudulent bot accounts using bot spotting techniques. The social media content provided by these companies has improved significantly in quality. Facebook claims that its AI technology can filter out 99.5% of terrorist-related content, 98.5% of fraudulent accounts, 96% of sexual content or adult nudity, and 86% of violent material. However, AI is not without its shortcomings, as there is still an excessive amount of false information which predominantly targets the African American community. The issue of disinformation is not limited to political movements or activism. It also affects our education system. Black history has been actively discouraged for years, leaving many of us ignorant about our complete past. While we are aware of significant events like enslavement, the Great Migration, and the Civil Rights Movement, there are countless other stories that have been overlooked by history. To share our life experiences and fill these gaps in knowledge, we have created a YouTube channel. If you support our cause, please click the link below to receive a 75% discount on our newest ebook, The Root, and help fund the production of more educational films. Your purchases will enable us to cover topics that were neglected in your education, and for that we are grateful. When discussing the negative impacts of artificial intelligence, the mortgage algorithm is a crucial topic that warrants attention. In today's world, face-to-face communication between mortgage lenders and customers has largely been replaced by online algorithms. However, research shows that AI's inherent bias is making it more challenging for people of color to secure home loans. The markup led an investigation into the impact of artificial intelligence algorithms on people of color, revealing that 70% of Native American candidates, 80% of Latino applicants, and 80% of Black applicants were more likely to be rejected. In spite of the fact that people are still engaged with the process, most of the direction is passed on to the algorithm. Loan officers collect the essential financial information of potential borrowers, which is then fed into the algorithm. However, taking a step back reveals that white families have 8 times the wealth of Black families. Therefore, using wealth and assets as determinants creates an unfair barrier for the Black community and people of color in general. Those who are proficient in coding might be able to alter the final result. It is feasible to build environments in the IT industry that are conducive to the personal and professional development of Black developers. We can make the technology sector more approachable, adaptable, and applicable to the needs of Black people if we advocate for Black programmers. A significant component of the technology that goes into software development is the use of programming and coding languages. You can figure out how to code by paying attention to online digital broadcasts, perusing the web innovation distributions, partaking in internet-based networks, utilizing other internet-based assets and administrations like GitHub, taking part in online hackathons, going to online training camps, etc. Coding is helpful in the innovation business as well as in numerous different fields like promotion, farming, medical services, and money, to give some examples of these different fields. Subsequently, there are a lot of chances for headway. To mitigate the impact of AI's inherent biases, there is a need to prioritize diversity and inclusion in the development of these algorithms. The tech industry must strive to create a more inclusive workforce that represents a diverse range of perspectives and experiences. This can help to identify and address potential biases before they become ingrained in the algorithms. Another approach is to prioritize the use of explainable AI, which allows for greater transparency in how algorithms reach their decisions. This can help identify and correct biases more effectively, as well as increase public trust in the use of AI. AI can possibly carry more advantages to society. However, it additionally presents huge difficulties, especially in the space of predisposition and segregation. The tech industry must prioritize diversity and inclusion in the development of these algorithms and work to create more transparent and accountable systems. Furthermore, there's a requirement for more prominent public mindfulness and education about the expected effects of AI, especially for underestimated networks like the Black community. By addressing these challenges, we can help to ensure that AI is used in a responsible and ethical manner, and that it benefits all members of society.